Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be learning how I package my soap bars for our farm stand. So to start, of course you need your soap bars. Here we've got a Satsuma orange, we've got our lavender, and then we've got our goat, oat, and honey soap. These have been curing for about 6 weeks now. You want to make sure that they're fully cured, otherwise you're going to get some condensation in your actual bag here. So I just bought these bags from Amazon. I will link them down below. But basically what you do is you take one of your bags, and I've been finding that it's easiest to put them in top first. Like this. And then I just place it down and I kind of fold it over like I'm wrapping up a present. And then I basically hold it right here while I get the heat gun. Now I do use a heat gun, but you can also use a hairdryer on hot, and that has totally worked for me as well. So I just start with gently using the heat gun. And I immediately put it down right on top of this kind of seam here, because if you don't, it's going to tip over. Now with my soap bars, I do two different labels. I do one on the back that has the ingredients and the directions for use. And then I do one on the front that has what scent it is, how much it weighs, and where you can contact me. So I always start with the back one, the directions for use. And this little tag here, I've just found that if you put the sticker right over top of it, then it holds it in and it looks kind of clean. And then on the front here, I just add my label. And there you go. Now if your soap is a little bit shorter, you can see this ends up a little bit bulky. So you can trim it down a little bit and then follow the same method. Make sure that your heat gun is moving constantly and is at least 5 to 6 inches away. And then add the sticker on the front. If it's not sitting quite right, you can see this is kind of falling over. Just reheat the bottom and immediately put it down. And then it'll stand much better. Now with this soap bar, there is of course this little seam here. I think that it's really actually quite a good thing because it is an easy open for your customer. Sometimes I have a really hard time with packaging like this and getting it open, and that is so frustrating. So that's why I choose to leave it. However, I have found that without buying a heat sealer, you can do by using a straightener on the very bottom of your soap. So just like so, and it kind of seals it. And then you can just take some scissors and trim off all of the excess. And then again with your heat tool. And that works beautifully as well. Now, of course, there are multiple different ways that you can package up your soap. The reason that I chose these heat seal bags is because honestly, they were cheap. You can get into some eco-friendly options that biodegrade, and I really want to get there. But at this point, I just don't make enough soap to be able to sustain buying big bulk packages. I wanted to show you how I package up my soaps for my small business to make it really attainable for you. All in between the stickers that I make myself and the heat shrink bags, I spend about 15 cents per bar of soap in packaging. So that actually leaves a good amount of profit in the bars of soap. Now you can use those craft paper bands, and I think they look really pretty, but anytime I'm in a store, I'm picking them up, I'm smelling them, and all I can think is how many people have touched this bar of soap before I have. And even though it's soap, it's still not my favorite. But I think it looks beautiful, and if you want to do it, that's amazing. I choose to package my soaps in this plastic because I keep my farm stand outside, and this is also weatherproof. I just offer a sample bar of soap that people can handle and smell. You can also, of course, use boxes, but again, that is going to eat into your profit. So you kind of have to weigh the cost versus benefit. I'm definitely a proponent of start small and grow when it makes sense for you. But you absolutely do whatever works for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comments down below. I love to hear from you. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. Take care.